Welcome back to Second Front. Today we're going to be playing with the German Fallschimjager Division 3, a really fierce, aggressive force. And we're actually going to be near Le Haye-depuis France. This is going to be shortly after the D-Day invasion. Now, of course, we all hear about how well the Allies did, managing to push the Germans out, but we don't hear about those small battles, those small conflicts where the Germans actually manage to push the Allies back in quite a few instances. So we are, as this Fallschirmjäger division, going to try and push these Amerikaners back, although I don't think it's going to be easy. Now keep in mind, in Second Front, if you're playing as the Germans, you are going to get a chance to play not only against the Soviets, but also against the Americans. And likewise, if you are playing as the Americans, if you're playing as the Americans or the Soviets, are going to get to play against the Germans. But it's really only the German player that gets this opportunity to really open up against two different fronts. Now, I could start opening up on that building, but you could see our chance of actually getting a hit is 1%. I'm going to take our chance of running, and I'm going to go ahead and run across the field there because the enemy has expelled his or her rounds. And I don't think they're going to be a threat to us this turn anymore. Of course, having an officer and what looks to be a rifleman team in that building, it's not going to make things easy for us. We are going to go ahead and open fire on it. But again, I don't think we're going to crack through. We're going to have to move over there and actually attack head on. I'm also just making sure that we don't have any additional forces here. I don't believe we do. Well, that would be a wonderful location to take. Again, it's 3 houses. I want to try to use the cover of the forest wherever I can. There is an advanced phase here, which lets us move forward a tile, but it's pretty risky. It's going to get us a lot closer to the point of attack, but also gives the enemy a chance to open fire on us. Although it has been the enemy's firing phase already, so you know what? I'm going to be risky about this. What the hell? We are going to get right on the road, because after this, we are heading right in for the attack. So here we go. That's right. A bit crazy. I hope it works. Melee phase, there's no melee phase to be had. There is an enemy advance and fire phase, I believe, and they could do a lot of damage to us there. But I hope we're on that building before that occurs. Yep, that's the move and fire phase that I was talking about. And, okay, managed to kill 1 unit. They kept their focus there. I don't mind. A bit of a sacrificial lamb, frankly. It's our firing phase. We might as well open up on them and potentially get lucky. So I'm going to just shoot. Even if we manage to pin them, and it's only a 3 or 4% chance here, that'd be great. But I think it's pretty unlikely. Now it's going to be our advance phase, and that's where we can get quite close to the enemy and hopefully in a position to attack next turn. Not so brave, the Fallschirmjägers. I thought it was a hardcore squad. It's described as. I'm kidding. This is the invasion. Of course, they are going to be pretty surprised. And here we go. The movement phase, guys. This is the best we're going to be able to do. So I'm thinking we move with these guys first. Try to get behind the hedgerow. It's okay. Let them get their firing phase in. We're going to try to get right up on the building. It's okay. The goal is to get right up close and personal, guys. So actually, I'll get right there. This way, I'm also protected from the other buildings in the area. And we're just strafing up the building here, trying to shoot through. But they're holding on. It is going to be their firing phase now. They can absolutely turn this against us. But the correct player, I believe, would actually start firing at the unit that's running away. At least that's what some players of Advanced Squad Leader have told me, is you try to keep that unit under control. Now, this is our only chance here, guys. We're going in there with Corporal Schmidt and the regulars. We're going to try and get in there for some close combat. I'd love to bring this unit forward as well, but unfortunately, he's not going to have that chance this turn. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Full-on attack, 58% chance. Oh, everybody died. Everybody died. Okay, that is an interesting situation. You can imagine the gunfight that would be occurring there. Literally every single person that stepped into that building got killed. So their men, our men, nobody's making it out of there alive. It's going to be our firing phase. Again, I don't see any enemies, so we can go ahead and skip that. really hoping we have a nice amount of reinforcements in this next phase. We do need them, especially to make up for good old Corporal Schmidt. He was a brave man, unfortunately, not a very smart one, much like myself, and he moved in there and got himself killed. Now, for the movement phase, I'm obviously going to just go ahead and take that building. It is going to be the enemy move and fire phase, so if they want to mess around, they can here in a bit. But let's just get in there, just nice and normal-like. And beautiful. That's going to be added to our VP total. And, of course, I'm going to start pushing up with this unit. Let's hope that we're hidden by these trees. This guy over here doesn't currently want to be a part of the fight. I can't say I blame him. He got shot up pretty good there. You can see his two buddies on the road. Didn't make it out of here without a scratch. Let's put it that way. Don't mind at all getting there. I'd actually kind of want to advance with this unit too. In fact, I might, because we're not going to be using this building. We can get down to the first floor. We're not going to be using that building much. The forest is, for the most part, blocking all of our view to the enemies over here. And that's, of course, going to be our next point of attack. So I hope we get this unit back, and hopefully we can launch a strike from the woods and avoid any fire from this location. I think we're going to have to hit it from this tree line to the west. If we do it from the northwest, the enemy should be able to spot us, and that's not good, obviously. Again, not really spotting anybody from here. All right, recovery phase should get this guy back. Beautiful. So it's going to be the move and fire phase. We're just going to get this guy on the outskirts of that wood line. There's only 2 guys on that rifle team, so it's not looking great. Put that guy there. And this guy, I'm actually going to move him on his belly just over here. See if we can spot the enemy building. Unfortunately, they can spot us too, but we could return fire. With only a 2% chance at breaking through, we're going to have to wait for those reinforcements. Keep your heads down, men. There's the advanced phase, folks. We're going to push forward a bit. Just a bit. We're going to push forward over here, too, because we need to try and cover as much territory as possible. That unit we're going to leave right there, because the last thing I need is him out in open territory. Now, for the recovery phase, it's going to be our chance to try and converge on that house from multiple directions. May not work out the way I'm hoping it to, though, unfortunately. Here's the move and fire phase for the enemy. Okay, they already actually managed to break that unit in the north. That's what I was hoping wouldn't happen. Nonetheless, let's keep the enemy under fire, too. Just, keep those windows pinned. They're mostly safe, but we can at least try to hit them. Going to go right into the enemy line of fire if he's not careful. So that guy failed a rally, which is just unforgivable. However, I just saw the reinforcement chit pop up. That is comforting. Can I use that word? It is comforting. So we're going to actually move them down this side, just because we'll get to the battle a lot faster. The move and fire phase, we could actually get in there, although it's going to be super risky. Let's go for it. I knew we were undergoing a risk, and we could still move in there, and I'm going for it. I mean, we are a crack Fallschimjager squad. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to continue the attack, but we will open fire. I'm trying to charge in there, as you can see, with the Fallschimjager squad. I don't want to wait. And perhaps it's my impatience that will be my undoing. Especially since we're right there below them. They could spot us from the windows and get a damn good shot if they want. Too bad they're pinned, man. If they were not pinned, guys, we would be able to get the advance there pretty easily. Hopefully in the recovery phase, we'll be able to attack right off the bat. And that's what I'm going for, man. Get me this guy back as well. That would be perfect. But right now, I just want to charge in there with the Fallschimjagers. Let them get to work. This is what they do best. These paratroopers are made to come in, cause serious trouble, and get the hell out. Unfortunately, look at that. Are they pinned again? You gotta be kidding me. So there we go. Enemies move in fire phase. It's going to be our fire phase. Feels like it skipped our turn there. Am I going crazy? I don't think we can spot them over there. I guess maybe not, because the unit hasn't recovered. So maybe the recovery phase hasn't ended yet. And look at that. Additional enemy forces coming in from the north. I'd like to take that house before they get here. All right, guys. Additional reinforcements as well. And like I said, I'm moving in. Oh, they're going to have to fight it out with me. I'll also get in with this unit too. Now, I believe we can even open fire on an adjacent target, but I'm actually going to leave that guy there so that we get a reactionary shot, hopefully. That's my goal. And, oh my goodness. We might be able to advance into that building with these units if they don't stop us, but unfortunately they did. They completely broke us there. No matter, we're going to take this unit, start moving towards location with this many additional forces, guys, including, look at this, an SDKFZ. I think we might be able to bust on through. Now, I'd like to let the units out of this SDKFC as soon as possible, but I'd also like them to remain fairly safe, so let's head over here. Sorry, I had to get that driving SDKFC for a video intro. There's no way around it. However, we can open fire. Look at this, guys. Only a 1% chance, though, to hit, which I think is pretty awful. Let's see. Nonetheless, it's not every day you get an SDKFC to do your dirty work for you. So we're going to open fire. Next turn, our next movement phase, of course, we're going to try to take it. Let's see how our men do in the building. It's still the enemy firing phase, so we're not actually at the melee phase. They can still shoot from that building. It's just kind of like our men are just running into it, basically. Here we go. Unfortunately, one of our units is routed, but now it's an advanced phase, guys, and you bet, like I said, I'm moving some additional forces in there. It's only 2 men, but should be enough to get set up. Make sure that that is open. Advance across the road. Here we go, guys. The melee phase. Can the Fallschimjagers take them out? Oy! It's gonna be a tough one. What? I don't think anything happened. I think they decided to have tea instead of fighting. All right, that works. You know what else? I think it could be we're on the bottom floor. Duh. So if we're on the bottom floor, we can't do much. However, we just got some return fire on that enemy unit and managed to break them. Unfortunately, they moved in there, broke our unit too. But this gives me an idea, of course. This opens up our list of possibilities. So number one, we might as well just rake the entire floor, right? And I believe even with our firing phase here, we could probably shoot, maybe not. Escape phase, it's then going to be our movement phase, and I'm pretty sure that allows us to move to the second floor. Nope, it's going to be their movement phase, that's right. Well, let's see what they do. Maybe they'll come down to the first floor and face us like Mena. I don't think so. All right, so first things first, the move and fire phase. So I think I'm just going to push this SDKFC over here to the tree line and let the units out. So we're going to do this. Hopefully most of their fire will be focused on the SDKFC. And we've got a damn flamethrower here, guys. So we better use this thing. Go over here. Unfortunately, they're going to focus on us. We will try and use that flame. There's a chance we burn our own men, I think. Here we go. There we go. Managed to pin them. One of them is broken, it seems. Now, I can't seem to select my men over here. That's the only issue I have, and there we go. So we can fire or we can move up there. I think we can only fire. Interesting. All right, so I'm going to take this unit, guys. Trying to flank the enemy over here. I'm just going to move here first. And I might actually split these guys up into 2 separate groups. And go ahead and move one over here. We'll have to do it next turn, though. Shoot at the floorboards, damn it. I think we're pretty good on reinforcements. There we go. Enemy surrendered, guys. Wow. That's beautiful. Just being on the bottom of the building there. And I feel like we have like an actual chance to make it through. I'm immediately going to advance with any units that are able to right into the tree line there. I'll do the same with these guys. Right into the tree line. I could have advanced separately. And I'm going to start moving out with these guys too. We need to keep the battle going. This is something we didn't do in our previous fight. We didn't keep the momentum going. And I think here, that's exactly what we're going to attempt to do. I want to send the SDKFZ forward first because I want it to attract most of the fire. But if we have situations like that, like, look at that bastard enemy getting behind us to take the spot location. I did not expect that. We need to avoid those situations. So, for instance, I'll take 2 regulars. We can't do it right now, damn it. But when we get a chance, we'll take 2 regulars and we'll try to retake that area. That's so frustrating, but well played. I love the AI in this game. I think it is damn good. I really do. All right, move and fire. And again, we're going to have to take an LMG for sure. Yes, we're going to have to leave cover for sure. That's okay. I will put my focus entirely over here. I don't mind. I'm pushing up. It's only a 1% chance to hit. I'm not even going to take the shot. I'm going to save it. We will, however, move forward. And hopefully on this next phase, we can move right in there and attack. Same thing with this unit. I'm just going to try to attract some fire to let the enemy sort of get rid of some shots there. Move up over here as well. I really should be moving forward with the SDKFZ. And let's return fire. Just a 2 to 4% chance, but at this distance, we're not going to hit them anyway, so we might as well take some shots. Here we go. Open fire. A little machine gun malfunction there. That's the last thing we need. And this unit is actually going to get close. So, yes, it's risky, but we need to try and make a run for that location. Look at that, pinning us. Yeah, not great. We're going to have to move forward with these guys. But I am still confident in our position. I still think we can break through here. If we could take that other location to the west, I'll be happy. I'll be happy with that. I don't think it'll net us a victory, but it's a start. All right, so for this advanced phase, we really could make ourselves known. It's risky, but we're a lot closer for the next attack. That's what I'm doing. Same thing over here. We can advance right into them. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to finish those guys off. Take that building back. Sorry, Americana. Kill them, Mena. Okay, we killed... Everybody died, so once again, we're gonna have to take that unit and just take the building. Every single person that has gone in that building for close combat has died, guys. I'm gonna call it the Haunted Chateau from now on. That place ain't right. You can see all of the bodies in there. That's all close combat deaths from both sides of the conflict. Yeah, not fun. All right, it is our firing phase. Now, hold on. So I'd like to see if we can take any shots with this unit. I don't think we can. Ah, shit, I should have used the flamethrower. Burn him. There we go. Fallschimjager flamethrower working pretty well, and it did break and pin them. Fortunately, of course, we have a lot of units pinned ourselves, guys. We're going to have to make it into that building and quickly if we want to get any sort of victory. The officer's running away, but their infantry unit is staying put. So, of course, he's going to try to advance there, take up position in the woods, and stop our advance. But what I really want to do here is just burn him out again. I'm going to use that flamethrower. It's perfect for these situations. And, we're almost out of fuel. Only 17% chance to actually get a hit. I'll do it, though. Nice. They are broken. Now, what I'd like to do is start firing right at that particular unit. I'm going to try to get in the way here with the SDKFZ. Because I want that enemy unit firing at the SDKFZ and not on our men. Here we go. Oh, I know we're going to take return fire. Hold on, boys. You brave bastards. Go in there. And there we go. Regulars in there, guys. I'm, of course, going to start opening fire. We're just trying to completely break the enemy. I'm going to do the same over here. We are making it to the second floor. No, that's not the second floor. Here we go. Good shooting. Sons of bitches. Enemy got us there. Let's just hope our boys can hold the building. We're going to have to take this guy, of course, get into that building and retake it. It's now ours, and I figure we should leave a unit there just to be absolutely safe. But that's going to be it for that turn. Interesting. Enemy surrendered right there, and the house is ours. I love it. When we take even the bottom or the first floor of those homes, as long as we can hold that first floor area, the enemy will eventually surrender as more of our men step up. I reckon that they probably figured, you know, we're going to end up throwing grenades in there. It's going to be a lot bloodier if they don't. So it's probably the best course of action. I'm just worried about that building, seeing as the enemy took back one building already. I'm really hoping they can't take back yet another one. But there we go, guys. A much-needed victory. Even after weeks of fighting, the Fallschimjager were said by an American officer to be the best damn soldiers I ever saw. Though the Fallschimjager had just moved in from Brittany, they had no chance to prepare defenses. Their system of absorbing American attacks and then counterattacking to reclaim targets of tactical importance proved to be quite effective against Americans who were still learning bitter tactical lessons. And very, very nice little battle there. I think I won it just by the skin of my teeth. In any case, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you want to see some more Second Front in the future. Thank you so much.